It's time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If there's something going on in your relationship and you want to get to the bottom of it, send us the email. We'll try and get to it. This one, Elle from Whittier, it says, Ryan and Ellen, my boyfriend and I have a 1-year-old daughter together. Things started off a little crazy when we first met. He was getting out of another relationship when we got pregnant, but luckily things worked out in our favor. But now we're having a lot of problems. He's not there for me like he should be. It's frustrating. I think it's because his ex is trying to come back into the picture. I noticed she tried to re-add him on Facebook a few weeks ago. I made sure he blocked her, but I think they're texting each other. We have a kid together, and she knows that. She doesn't seem to care. So it's like she can't really let him go.
Horrible.
Let me grab her and get a little bit more information here. Okay. Adriana, thanks for coming on with us. So it sounds like, based on what you said in your email, his ex doesn't want to let him go, regardless of the kid.
She doesn't. She doesn't want to let him go. She doesn't want to let us have our happily ever after, the end of our life with our child.
Now, the thing that makes me a little nervous going into this is you say things were a little crazy when you first met. Like, he was still seeing her when you first met. And that can be a red flag, because if he did that once, he might do that again. Or maybe his compartmentalization skills in that wall is a little gray, right? So, were they still seeing each other when you guys met?
I mean, they were still seeing each other. They were actually even still living together when we first met.
So did he cheat on her with you?
I mean, technically,
then that's why. Well, that's why she's never. To me, that's why she's going to drive you nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why she probably still wants him back, and she's pissed.
So true, Ryan.
She is, but she needs to get over it. We have a child now. I mean, that's like a whole nother level. They were just having a bunch of problems. They didn't know what to do with each other. They weren't seeing each other. He wasn't going home for days because he was with me. I mean, they were not happy together for sure. It's not like I went in there and just messed it all up.
But I mean, look, we're going to make the caller in a second, but we should remind me to come back to this because it's an interesting conversation. You say you technically cheated, and you did it because you knew they weren't happy. I don't know if that's okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know that you get to be the judge of happiness and say, well, they're not happy, so it doesn't really matter anymore. I think if they're together. Now, what is the ex's name?
Her name is Megan.
Megan. All right. So what we're going to do, Patty's going to come in here and offer him some flowers. We want to see who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Yeah.
If you're top of mind or if Megan is, and then we'll try and get some more information. But I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call right now on Kiss FM.
How long has it been since you started seeing him and now? Over a year, because the kid's a year.
Yeah, it's been over a year, so like 20 months around there. Almost 2 years since we've been together and this whole thing has started.
Okay. And there was radio silence from her until recently?
I haven't heard anything until like maybe it's been a while, like 4 or 5 months since first he started like seeing her on Facebook again, and I had him block her right away. Then he started getting real shady with his phone and wanting to do text messages and going to the bathroom when he needed to do text messages and stuff. And
well, that's not good. All right, let's get this call right now. Okay, Patty's ready to go. Be very quiet. We want to see what he says. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chris?
This is him.
Hi, Chris. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Lulu's Flowers here in Whittier. How are you doing this morning? I'm sorry I'm calling you so early.
No, it's fine. Can I ask what this is about?
Yes, you're actually been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free today at no charge to you, and I'm also including a free delivery to you. You just let me know who you want to send them to. We get that address, and we also include a note. And they're on their way. You just tell me if you want to deliver them by lunchtime today or anytime before 6 p.m.
Oh, wow, this is cool. I've never actually won anything before. Yeah.
You may have purchased something online and opted to receive promotions, like either coupons or free stuff, and that's how we got your information.
Okay, that makes that makes sense.
Yeah, so you'll get a free bouquet that you can send to whoever you want. Just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, and then the note, and I'll write down the address, and they get delivered today.
Okay. Her name is Megan.
Okay,
And
and what do you want to put on the note?
I'm so glad that you gave me another chance. It's all I'll ever need to prove my love to you.
Chris, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and I've got Adriana on the phone. I'm told that Megan is your ex, and you've got a kid with Adriana. Why are you sending her the flowers with that message while you're in a relationship with Adriana?
I
thought we were going to get married. You said to start looking for rings. You said this was it. This was our happily ever after, finally. Just a month ago, you told me, let's get married. We can do this. What the hell is going on, Chris? I mean, for real. I mean, I gave up everything.
Chris, what, you've got Adriana just hanging out while you're pursuing your ex? I'm so glad you gave me another chance. It's all I really need to prove my love to you. And you've got a kid with Adriana. What's going on?
I'm just trying to figure it all out, you know. Don't call me, you know, a cheater. It's not. I'm not once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm not really cheating on.
But you cheated on Megan with Adriana, and now you're certainly emotionally cheating on Adriana with Megan. So to say that you're not and it doesn't repeat itself is ridiculous.
Well, okay, so I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm going back to the woman I love. I got with Adriana because I wanted to step up. That's the right thing to do. She got pregnant, but it's not working out. So I'm going back to the person that I should have never wronged.
But did you tell Adriana that it wasn't working out? At what point do you share that? I think before you're pursuing Megan again.
Well, the thing is, she's kind of unreasonable. Like Adriana
doesn't sound
knows.
like you're the voice of reason either.
That I mean, that's fair, but
Chris, how long has this rekindling been going on? How long have you been trying to get back with Megan, keeping Adriana in the dark?
It's only been a couple months. I feel like it was like 2 months ago. She tried to add me on Facebook. Adriana found out. There was a big old fight that night. I just left the house. I didn't want to deal with it, so I blocked her to make up with Adriana, but it doesn't work out.
Adriana, what's your reaction to what Chris is saying?
Chris, you think that you can just go back to Megan and this will be all good and you can just put us behind you? It doesn't matter how you got here. You now have a baby with me. You will never be together. You will never see your child again. This isn't happening. That's not how easy life can be for you. Because I've made it hard before, and I can make it even harder now.
But that's not fair. You know we're not good.
There's the word I was looking for, fair. You know what's not fair? What you're doing to both of these women. That's not fair. You can't play the fair card, bro. What you're doing to this woman that has your baby, the mother of your child, is not fair. What you've been doing for the last couple of months engaged with your ex is not fair. So don't tell Adriana that she's not being fair.
You're right. I'm actually a little relieved that this happened because it's just I can still be a father to my daughter, but it doesn't mean I need to be with her mother.
But Chris, it can't just happen so swiftly and smoothly and perfectly. It's not the way the world works. She's got emotions. She's the mother of your child. All right? And who's to say that Megan just doesn't want to get back with you because she wants to ruin Adriana's life? I mean, there's so much that's at question here. Chris, I'm gonna actually hang up on you. And Adriana, I'm gonna put you on hold. But there are a lot of questions that you need to ask yourself and Chris about why this is going on. And you're right. It can't just be this simple for him because it's all on his terms. There's 2 people involved. There's 3 people involved. And also, I don't know what Megan's motive and agenda is here, but I would question it. Can you hang on, sweetheart?
Yes, thank you.
It is time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan, it's a public service. We get the email, we read it, see if you want to come on the air and get some peace of mind. This says, Dear Ryan, my fiance and I are getting married in October. We don't live together because my mom is not okay with the idea of us living together before marriage. I'm planning on moving into his condo after we get married. The other day, I was at his place to let the carpet guy in. I left the door open while I was putting some dishes away, and some random girl walks in and says, Hey, you. Didn't know I was there, didn't see me. I was like, Excuse me? She then said, Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Really? Stephanie says, Really? Who the hell did she think I was? She knew what she was doing and looked way too comfortable just walking in. I don't like it a bit. Stephanie is now on the line. Stephanie, there's two things here. First, I do respect tradition and that your parents don't like the fact that you're living with them beforehand, but it's not practical. You need to live together before you get married. Otherwise, people are different when you live with them. Trust a brother on this.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I might have scared her off with that. Steph, but I want to know more about this situation. Did you not then ask her what she was doing, why she walked in there so boldly and so comfortably?
Yeah, well, I just, I asked who she was, but she had, just turned around and said, sorry, I thought you were someone else, and kind of just walked out. So I didn't really get the chance to talk to her.
Did you go to your fiance and say, hey, why would this one walk in? See what he said?
Yeah. Yeah, well, he just acted like he didn't know who she was. So he kind of just played stupid.
I don't like that.
Do you think that he's cheating? Just because she walked in, you think he's cheating on you with her?
Well, honestly, she walked around like she knew her way around, so it just kind of struck me the wrong way. If they didn't know each other, why would she come in so?
But she's your neighbor. I mean, she might know how the floor plan is laid out, right? No. She's his neighbor.
Yeah, but I don't think she thought it was her house. So no. I mean,
and is it not possible that she could be friends with her fiance?
I mean, possibly, but I felt like he would have let me know who she is by now.
How long have you been together?
For 5 years.
Wow.
Hey, Stephanie, did you like ferociously interrogate her, or just kind of say get out of here?
Well, no, she just kind of after she, I guess, saw it wasn't who she was looking for, she just walked out.
So, I mean, depending on what happens here, this could really affect what goes down in October in terms of the wedding.
Well, yeah, definitely, because we're supposed to be able to trust each other and have communication. And the fact that I just feel like he's lying about this, it really bothers me.
All right, here's what we should do. We're going to call him now. Patty's in here. Patty's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Sam?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Sam. Good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Lulu's Flowers. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today at no charge. I'm also including free delivery to the person you want to send them to. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, the note, and the address, and I make sure they get delivered today by 6 p.m.
Oh, okay.
There's no credit card required. All I ask is if you like my service, you just go ahead and refer me to your friends and family.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to go and do this today?
Sure. I guess it's fine. Yeah. I just need to give you a name.
Name and address, and what do you want to put on the note? So let's start with the name.
Okay.
Who do you want to send them to?
Yeah, to Amber.
Amber, and okay, comes with a note, like I said, so just let me know what you want to put on that note.
Okay, yeah, just real simple. Let's talk about this, and then just my name.
Let's talk about this. Sam?
Sam, it's Ryan Seacrest and Alex on 102.7 KISS FM. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Who is Amber? Sam, who's Amber?
That's my neighbor.
Okay, Sam, why are you sending flowers to your neighbor that say on the card that you need to talk about this? What do you need to talk about? And aren't you engaged, bro?
You know, I'd really rather not talk about this.
I get it. Believe me, I understand it. But what are you sending flowers to another woman named Amber, who's your neighbor, saying, let's talk about this? What is that about? Talk about what?
Well, there's something, just like a neighbor situation between the two of us, and she is doing me a favor, and so I wanted to send her the flowers as a thank you for the favor, and this would be referring to that favor that she's doing for me.
Has this woman ever been in your condo?
I mean, maybe. You know, she's my neighbor.
And what was she maybe done in there?
Sometimes I have Super Bowl parties and Oscar parties and Halloween parties. I like parties, and I think she may have come over to borrow some stuff. Once or twice.
And did she ever use anything instead of borrow while she was in there?
Yeah, I can't really remember if she's used anything.
Did she ever make herself comfortable?
She may have sat down for a cup of coffee, once or twice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want you also to know that your fiance is on the phone with us right now. Stephanie's on the line, and she's really suspicious about what you're doing. A lot of hemming and hawing going on here. You sound nervous. You sound like you're reaching for answers. She thinks something might be going on with you and your neighbor. You clearly sent flowers to her instead of your fiance. What's going on? She thinks you're cheating on her.
If she's our neighbor, why are you sending her flowers? If she's just our neighbor.
Are you cheating on your fiance with Amber?
No, I'm not cheating on my fiance. Well, I don't have to answer any of these questions.
No, you don't, and I wouldn't.
Honestly, you do. If we're going to get married in October, you do have to answer these questions, and I have to know that I could trust you.
Honey, you can trust me.
But it sounds fishy.
Why did you talk to me? Why did you involve a radio station?
Sending our neighbor flowers. I mean, that's a big deal.
I was just trying to be nice.
Stephanie, do you believe Sam? Do you believe that he's not messing around?
Honestly, no, because this is the first I'm hearing of her, and it's just like if you guys were just friends, I think I would know about her. The fact that you've been so secretive about this, I just don't trust you.
All right, listen, Sam, I don't know that I believe you. I'm going to put you guys both on hold here for a second, and we'll come back. And I don't know that I believe Sam
at all, like not even a little bit.
But he's got to be days or weeks away from his actual wedding. The fact that he's not sending flowers to his fiance, crazy.
I feel so bad for her.